Yeah, fellas, I'm trying to type on the blog, but it's just too much to say, so I'm going to use the video. Yes, I already knew that Bill would do exactly what he's doing. He's trying to reverse the script. So I don't need you guys to send me, videos. My question to you is why you sniff around his ass, just looking for some action. Think about it. You guys got lives. Go out there and live your lives. Don't worry about what losers like Bill are doing. I already know what he's gonna do. I'm 2 steps ahead of him. Okay, I knew this going into it that it would attract his attention. It would give him something to rant about again, because that's how he gets his audience is by ranting about things. And it's a tool that I've used myself. I've ranted about the PUAs and what's going on in the world and stuff like that. Only I truly feel it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm coming from a position of a winner. Basically, I'm not a loser at it. I'm coming from a position of a winner. Of a winner. So when you look at people like Bill, who are losers, man was sitting. I watched part of his video, sitting there sweating in a house with air conditioning. That's drugs and alcohol coming out of his fucking pores. When you see those kind of people, you could predict what their moves are 2 steps ahead of them if you just use your heads. So Bill is going to try to make videos exposing me. That's his next step. He can't call me a fake because he knows I'm the real thing. But he's going to try to downplay it and make it look bad. And as I said, yes, I'm a player. But he knows how he's going to try to say that I'm a pickup artist. And as I explained to you fellas, you guys already know the truth. Players are here long before the pickup artists. They are trying to be like us. Okay? So I'm the real thing that's come to the internet. The pickup artists are the imitation of some guy that went out there and studied guys like me and brought it back to the internet. Okay? Those are the imitation. We don't consider them in the game. They're not real. Okay? They will eventually die out. As the truth of the game gets out there, they will be gone within a few years, 10 years. That's why they're trying to change their story to try to survive. Okay? And that's what they do. They try to flip the script. And that's what Bill's trying to do. He's trying to just flip the script and take attention off the real truth and put it onto me. Okay? Now, what I learned is when you point like this, where's the thumb pointing? It's pointing back at that individual. So while Bill's busy pointing like this, you guys who are TFLers need to look back at where that thumb really pointing at. Okay? That's a little thing I learned as a child. So when you start looking at the real truth, and yes, I played women. Yes, I've used women. Yes, I am charging for my services here on the internet. Yes, I do have an offline business. Yes, I'm a capitalistic pig. Yes, I'm an evil man for using women to my own selfish benefit. Yes, I'm a male slut. That's, by the way, that's a sign of feminism that's crept into Bill. Okay? Men of the old days had lots of women. By the way, if Bill knew the truth, he would go back in time and realize that men had multiple wives. But it was the church and the state that got together so that the kings could have more for their harems. That's why you only have one wife today. Know the truth, fellas. Know the truth. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm a king and that's why I had to have lots of women. I had fun. Okay? I enjoyed it. So let me say that I already predict what Bill is going to do. I don't want to do any more shows dedicated to Bill. I just want to stop you guys on the channel from being stupid. Okay? Stupid is going around his channel, sniffing and looking for, what does he say about Player Supreme today? I already know what he's going to say, fellas. Okay? Trust me. I played women. Women are way smarter than Bill could ever be. So if I'm able to play these much more intelligent creatures with instincts up the ass and senses all over the place, I mean, they got senses we don't even know about, their sense of smell, their intuition. If I can get over on that, Bill is nothing but spit in the wind. Okay? That's all he is. So don't trip on him. He's an angry little man that's pissed off at his life. If you guys develop the ability to use your game, you can see through him. If you do look at his videos, try to see through him and see what I'm saying. Then you'll see the real Bill. It's like you pull a mask off that ugly old face of his and take his hat off, and you see the real Bill. He's been a loser his entire life. Period. And now he's got a crowd of losers, village idiots to follow him. You got to be pretty dumbed down to follow an idiot that stupid. Come on. You got to be pretty desperate to follow idiots like that. I used to wonder how people would ever follow Jim Jones. You guys don't know who he was, but he was out when Bill and I were young. And he talked to a bunch of people going down to Guyana. And he convinced many of them to commit suicide, but the rest were forced. Many of them were actually forced to drink this lemonade. But he had followers. He was a religious leader. But he was intelligent. He was intelligent. He wasn't stupid like Bill. He was charismatic. Bill doesn't have charisma. He just has a rant. That's why he uses his props. See, you don't see me using any props. You won't see me go and get videos of all this, for every show. He has no inner charisma. And those of you guys who are now aware of that, who are TFLers, start looking at Bill, and you see what he really is. Sitting there sweating in an air-conditioned room. Sweating. What the fuck kind of drugs and shit is he on? I don't know what drug of choice he's using, but it's pretty bad. Okay? You guys who have been around drug addicts or alcoholics, you can see it in him. You could not only hear in his voice, he probably smokes, but I said probably, I don't know, but he's doing something. To sit there sweating in an air-conditioned room, that's drug, people. That's the lowest bottom of life, of humanity. Okay? I don't deal in that level. It's not me. I don't know, a lot of people think because I'm black I should be smoking weed. I learned from one of the brothers on my site that actually weed interferes with our melanin. It fucks up our pineal gland. A lot of black folks did not realize that. But they fell into it like, Europeans started that whole weed, farming here in America and stuff like that. And we fell into it. So a lot of brothers smoke weed. And I don't even want to go into arguments on it because I had a lot of guys who support it. But then when you realize it messes with your pineal gland. Okay, and the Caucasian folks, you guys know that your pineal gland is mostly calcified. It doesn't work. But in ours, it does. So why would a brother want to deliberately fuck up his pineal gland and shit? That's how deep it goes. That's how dumbed down many of my race is. Just like the people who are following Bill, they're kind of dumbed down. So if you're a follower of Bill, it's time for you maybe to wake up. Wake up. Yes, I'm a bad man, but he's just pointing the finger away from him. Yes, I've used women. I've had lots of fun, sex. I've had my dick sucked. I've had all kind of pleasures. I've gotten cars. I've gotten trips. I've gotten money. Yes, I've been a bad man. I admit it. I don't run from it. I don't hide it. Okay? But I also help men. What has Bill done to help you out of your misery? I have a lot of programs here you can come take advantage of. For a fee. Yes, for a fee. Because nothing is free in this world. Nothing. People don't value. I've learned, and I've complained about it for many years, that people do not value what they don't pay for. Like these videos, they don't value them. I know I do way too many of them. I'm only supposed to do like 2 a week, according to the internet marketers. And I'm thinking about going down to just 2 a week, so you guys get more value out of it. Right now you don't value it because I do so many per day. It's not that important to you. You guys know that to be true. But if I went to twice a week, you would actually pay attention and listen. But what am I doing? A bunch of videos every day. Because I'm passionate about what I do. I have real passion, not fake passion. Okay? So again, ask your leader, Bill. Well, Bill, what are you going to do to help us out here? Help us get out of this. Instead of stay like this. So you guys don't have to stay like that. You don't have to stay in that condition of forcing yourself into this loneliness thing. Think about it. So ask Bill, what are you going to do to help us, Bill? Since you're our leader, are you not smart enough to figure a way out? Help us, Bill. What kind of leader leaves his men in the dirt? What kind of leader is doing what he's doing right now? See, I expected him to do that. I know Bill. I know his type. He doesn't know me. Right? He knows I got him figured out, but he doesn't know how I'm going to respond. And every time I'm going to expose him and people like him. So you fellas who are going to his channel, once again, from my site, why dig in the dirt? Are your lives that boring that you got to go, you want to see me battled out with Bill? Huh? You want to see me make some videos and do some cool trick photography shit? Right? Because you're bored? So basically you want me to be your entertainment monkey? Basically, are you saying that you don't value what I'm doing here? To the point where you want to see some battling going on? You want to see some negativity? Or do you really want to learn how to get out of your misery? You're like, so you're not bored, this bored. You got to go sniffing around Bill's stinking ass. Drug infested. Drug users. There's no use for them. I know some of you guys are some ex-drug users. You guys know it to be true. No use for them as human beings. They're a waste of flesh. Whatever his drug is. Alcoholics, whatever. Waste of human flesh. Now it seems odd, a black man saying that, because I don't drink. I drink a couple of drinks if I go somewhere. I don't like getting drunk. I don't like that feeling. I don't smoke weed. I tried it in high school. It's not my thing. I'd rather keep my body like this, pure. My drug of choice is sugar. My drug of choice used to be exercise. My drug of choice used to be sex. I had healthier choices, basically. Not sugar is a healthy choice, but sex was healthy for me. Exercise was healthy for me. Yeah, I feel sorry for the TFLers, but I'm done. I just want to explain to you fellas that you guys got to be done also. Let's look forward to the future, and let's keep moving towards what's good for our lives, just because they're stuck in the dirt. Okay? You don't have to be like turkeys and chickens scratching the dirt for some worms when I'm trying to give you prime rib here. So I've got a conversation video coming out. I think it's about 30 minutes or so. You get to observe me having a conversation. It gives you something to model yourself after. A real player, not a pickup artist. You notice that if you look at me, I don't do pickup artist stuff. I think in Bill's video he was talking about I was doing pickup artist stuff. No, I'm doing internet marketing stuff. Don't get it twisted. Okay, so I learned how to put certain words in red. I learned how to bold things. These are things I've learned. I've learned, taught myself. Okay, I went out there and searched for information on how to do this better. Like I said, I used to complain about it. That why do I got to create a sales page when people should just know that what I'm going to give them is a good thing? People should trust me that I'm not going to rip you off. I'm not going to sell you a bunch of junk. If I think it can really help you, then boom, I'm going to put it up there. Like I recommend that Hot Alpha Females video, and I recommended her book, and I need to do a video on that and put it up on our channel. I recommended the Cougar Guys book. I've never responded to people from the pickup artist community, but I read the book. It was a really good, decent book. Good information in there. It wasn't PUA based. So, as I said, the PUAs are like us, real people from the real world. So watch my conversation of a real conversation, not some nerd shit, sitting there sweating and thinking of what to say. I took a real interest in her life and where she was from, and Jovina too. She talks about vibes and all that kind of stuff in there. Good show. It's coming up.